Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Today, we are going to be talking about a key price level for Bitcoin. We have a weekly candle close that is about to print either red or green in the next couple of hours, specifically from the time of this recording, 4 hours from now, it is going to print. Now, if that thing prints red, then we might be in for some downside. We'll look at exactly where that might go. If it prints green, then maybe we could have some continuation to the upside. I'm going to explore these key levels with you guys today in this video, give you an update of what's going on in this market. If you like this kind of content, tap that like button, subscribe to the channel for more crypto content, and let's get right in. So today, you look at the Bitcoin price action, and you can see on these weekly candles, guys, that we have had a big move up in the last week, the end of September and the beginning of October. The first week of October, guys, was a very bullish one. Now we're coming into the second week of October, and people were thinking these markets were heating up and Bitcoin was moving up to $30,000. It is certainly possible, guys, but in order for that to become a reality, in my opinion, this weekly candle, which is currently red right now and is closing in again just under 4 hours from now, is going to need to turn green in order to get a continuation up to $30,000 price level, which at that point, if we can close another weekly green candle above 30K, we can see a shot at $32,000. However, if this candle breaks down lower than $28,000 or really closes right now in the red on the week, then we can expect Bitcoin to fall back down to at least this $26,000, $300 level. I wouldn't be surprised if we broke down below the $24,000 price level and came down to this price that we've been looking out for a while now, where we wicked back to in March of 2023, earlier this year, and hit that $19,500 level to bottom out in this bear market, the final blow. Now, we have had some news stories that have caused more negative sentiment in the market, one of them being the FTX trial. It is certainly a bad look for crypto, the barely regulated cryptocurrency industry, as they like to call it, the fall of the tycoon that is Sam Bankman-Fried, who seemingly went from being a hero in old sneakers and rags to riches kind of story, but not living a lavish lifestyle, to all of a sudden revealing that he's in a mansion and he intentionally lied to investors in the FTX products in the FTX exchange and defrauded all of his customers. Not a good look. And in this bad news environment for crypto, there is opportunities. I want you guys to really remember this. There are opportunities for, let's call them vultures, to prey on the dead body that is crypto. Now, let me be very clear. I do not believe that Bitcoin or crypto is dead. Earlier, Black Sea did a video on the 4-year cycles for Bitcoin. That's something to look at and consider if that's maybe changing. Too soon to tell, in my opinion, but there's certainly things that we got to keep our mind open to. But there are vultures out there that are trying to prey on the fear of crypto investors and also the excitement that people that hate crypto have in the fact that it's down right now. So Ben McKenzie, an actor from the OC, wrote this book, and it's just so silly because he's trying to make money off of the fact that people are losing money and that there is fraud going on in some of these exchanges in the case of Celsius and FTX. But that doesn't define the entire industry, guys. And so we gotta look past this and know that crypto is about a lot more. And I love this article from TechCrunch here. Crypto is about a lot more than a former golden boy turned villain. The story is about FTX, and then people are pivoting that into novels like Ben McKenzie is doing about Bitcoin and the negative things about Bitcoin. Instead, we got to remember all the positive things. The fact that it's not inflationary, right? Just like the dollar is collapsing right now, Bitcoin is only going to get more rare as each year goes on and as all the Bitcoins are mined out over the next 100 years or so. It is much more than that, guys. It is banking the unbanked. It is peer-to-peer transactions, cutting out the middlemen, and also giving us our own individual security and protection from anybody looking into what you're doing. You know, you don't want CBDCs coming into the framework where all of a sudden your whole identity is a digital, call it a digital social security tracking number, where we can see every single thing that you're doing and we can monitor your speech and also cut you off from your funds. We don't want that. Instead, we want a world on Bitcoin, a decentralized peer-to-peer network technology, which is here. Old folks like Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, like we talked about yesterday, they don't get it. They don't want to get it. They don't probably use the iPhone in the way that somebody who's 20 to 30 years old uses the iPhone for productivity and for improving the world. I think that there's a gap there, and I think over time you're going to see more and more folks turn to Bitcoin and crypto. And so these key price levels that we're looking at right now are not really relevant for the long term, but you do want to know, if you're a trader, where we're headed next. And these are some of my thoughts on what we have going on in the market today. Guys, that's all I got for you in this one. Look out for Monday, because there is a global conflict that we talked about yesterday that seems to be heating up right now. Maybe that could cause some sell-offs in the market on Monday, or who knows, maybe we shrug it off. I don't really know exactly how the markets are going to react. Overall, it's not something to shrug off as a human on earth. Obviously, our hearts go out to anybody struggling right now on both sides of this conflict breaking out right now. But we do have to acknowledge what it might have as an effect on the market here in the US, in other markets overseas, and just on the world as a whole. Guys, that's all I got for you on this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, folks, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and of course, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace.